Welcome to your weekly reading for May the 8th until May the 15th of 2016. I am Renee Michelle, and this is your weekly reading. Thank you for all the likes, the shares, and the comments. Thank you for everything that y'all do for me. I really appreciate it. I am outside because I do not want to film inside. Well, my ancestors don't want to film inside. So we're outside today. And I am missing my teeth. I think I love them at where I was at. I have to go back after. But we're going to film anyway. Y'all get to see my little gap. If you can see it. If not, then good. So Capricorn. You're going to see reflections also with... Intuitive Insight Part 2. Also, we have two spiritual awareness coming up, and they're very deep and serious ones, so I'm probably going to film them later on tonight to where they are real, where I really can put the focus in. Also, we have a new deck. I want to let you guys know. The new deck is... Hold on one second. Let me put these out, and then I will let you know exactly what the new deck is. This is kind of what it is looking like. This is what's the underlining for y'all, which is the Two of Swords, right? Two of Wands, right? And this is about a contemplation on decision. This is about two choices that you have to make that you don't want to make. You have to decide between two different ways to go, and you guys are having trouble with that. I thought this was Japanese, but now I'm thinking that this is just the last name of the illustrator, but it's Japaradis Tarot. See? And this is what we are going into this week, Capricorn, right? So it's coming into the week. I feel like there's a lot of things to do with communication, right? I feel like you guys are talking a lot. You're rambling on. You're rambling on about what is going on in your head, because the Eight of Swords, which is the Eight of Wands, what she don't know is that the key is right there in the doorway. All she has to do is open up the door and go out, right? So it's this fear, right? This fear of moving, this fear of moving forward, right? And you realize this coming into the month, coming into the week, Capricorn, that this Ace of Swords, or the Ace of Wands, as they like to call it, they represent it as a bat, as a free-flying mammal that he is that you guys understand and know now that it's fear, why you can't move ahead, why you can't get going, right? Because in the beginning of the week we have the Eight of Pentacles and the the Eight and the Nine of Pentacles, right? And the Eight of Pentacles is really about being focused on what you want to do, being focused on what you have going on in front of you, enjoying your work, enjoying how hard you work, and not knowing that it's not only beneficial, but it's also making you money financially, right? Because I feel like your strive is to get to the level of the Nine of Pentacles, or the Nine of Gardens, in which you feel financially secure, right? So at the beginning of the week, it's on your mind, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not really about the work. It's not really about all the things that go on with it. It's about getting to that level of success. Because towards the middle of the week, that you have a new creative idea. And the new creative idea, right, makes you feel stronger, right? Because you know that you've been through these things before with the Nine of Fire. You know that you've been through these things before, and before they didn't turn out as well or as hopeful as you would like. But the Ace of Wands tell me that you have a new passion and desire towards what you want to do as far as that goes, and I think that is wonderful. That is what's going to bring you around. It's going to evolve you into what you are. Because towards the end of the week, I feel like the love is on your mind, right? But the love, right, in itself, because we have the Love card, which is normally the lovers. So this relationship, or this past relationship, or a future relationship, is on your mind heavy. And it's causing you a lot of emotional burden. So there's a relationship where it doesn't have to be love, but it could be a friendship. It could be you and your sister, you and your brother. It could be you and your mother, you and your aunt. It doesn't matter. It could be you and your father. But there's something going on that is causing you a severe emotional upheaval at the end of the week. And the outcome of the week is the Knight of Winds, which is the Knight of Swords, and the Earth, the Eight of Fire. So I feel like you're taking this newfound intellect, this newfound knowledge of knowing that fear is controlling you in your life, and you're mastering it, and you're moving forward with this strong passion and energy. Like, I'm not going to let it stop me. And Capricorn, that's the best way. That's the best way. Because with the Two of Swords as the underlining of the reading in underneath the surface, and the fact that you want to get out of this frozen place that you're in tells me that you're ready to move forward and move on. Good for you, Capricorn. We'll see you next week. Don't forget, we got spiritual awareness coming. Is it Revelations? I don't know why I said Revelations. That might be a new show, but I think it's I forget what it's called. But anyway, then the third one is Intuitive Insight, and that's going to be Prince Part 2. I came up with some more information, and I'll be taping those later on tonight, and y'all will see them before tomorrow morning. All right, guys, stay blessed and ashe. You know I love you. Peace.